Good afternoon everyone, welcome back live to our Luang Prabang Wildlife Sanctuary. We are at Bear House 2, which is one of the many bear houses and habitats that we have here at the Luang Prabang Wildlife Sanctuary. For those of you who follow us, you know that we've rescued hundreds of bears here in Laos. In fact, we Free the Bears as a small charity, but we've helped rescue over 1,000 bears in the last 30 years. We're 30 years old. And here in Laos, over 100 bears. In fact, over 150 bears now. And this is Bear House 2 and these beautiful rescued bears. So the bears we rescue, they're rescued from the illegal wildlife trade or bear bar farms. They've generally been taken from the wild as cubs. They haven't learned survival skills from their mothers. Their mothers were likely killed by poachers. And so they make poor release candidates, and there's a lack of safe and protected forest for release. So we have to look after them for life, which can be 40 years. And so we have to give them the best life we can in captivity. So this is our bear house too. So you can see it's a pretty warm day up here in Laos in the mountains. And these bears have a beautiful lake to swim in. And a huge, beautiful habitat. So all the bears we rescue after their quarantine period, they get formed into groups, and just YouTube Live isn't something we use so often, but we're going to start using it more. It doesn't zoom so well, it's not so responsive. So yes, they get formed into groups. Normally moon bears and sun bears are solitary in the wild, but we have to form groups because we only have limited space. We're a small non-profit charity. And we give them the best life we can with these beautiful outdoor habitats. And they always have swimming pools, caves, climbing platforms, lots of space to dig and forage and call their own. So that's important that they have choices to go. Oops, I'm just trying to zoom back out. Choices to do things and go places where they can get a little bit of me time, alone time. And also these bears have this lovely big lake and they love it on a hot day like today. So I just saw there was 3 bears swimming in the lake, but it looks like 2 have got out already. Anyway, let's walk up here. We can see more of Bear House 2 on the right. It's a beautiful day. We're in wet season now. The rain started about a month ago and it went from brown and very, very dry to an explosion of growth. And as you can see, everything's looking lovely and green now. So the bears have these caves and hammocks, and they can also a beautiful bear house up here, and they can choose to sleep indoors or outdoors. It's totally up to them. And giving them those choices makes for more content and happier bears. Just walk past Bear House 2. There's some other bears over on the other side there. So that's the same enclosure. Someone, I'm not sure if you can see in the distance there. I'll try to zoom. Someone's got a piece of pumpkin. You might be able to see the bright orange in their hands. They're munching on a piece of pumpkin by the swimming pool. Someone else is about to jump in the swimming pool. For a cooling swim. So they had their lunch at 11, so what are we now, 12? So there's still, because there's a scatter feed where the food is scattered around to make them go and forage and look for food, there's a little bit of food still hanging around. So some are out there still foraging and looking. Some have gone back into the cool of the bear house and having a nap, and some are having swims. Isn't that lovely? Then we have a smaller area here which was sort of like a stage 2 nursery. Some of the younger bears, we've got 3 boys in there who are getting a bit big for it, but we've kind of run out of space, so we're just building some new bear houses up on the top of the hill. We've got quite a big property here, so once they're built, these boys will be moving. And then over here we have a group of rescued females. Were all rescued around 2019, 2020. Again, they have had their lunch, so they're just chilling out now. Someone's having a nap on the top of the platform there. I think the rest will probably be in the bear house. They like to go into the bear house because it's nice and cool. I think that's probably Pickles. That's Pickles' platform. She likes to stay up there. Pickles! Pickles! Ah! No, she's busy having a sleep. Okay, just a quick look at how green and beautiful it is at the sanctuary. I've just arrived back yesterday to Laos, so it's lovely to be here after the rains have started and everything's looking amazing. Oh look, here's come someone out of the bear house to say hello and see what's going on. Who is that? I haven't been here for a while, so it takes me a while to identify everyone these days. Not so easy. I think we found some leftover lunch. I think this might be Bun Bun. I could be wrong. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little bit of Bear Houses 2 and 3. And thank you for being bear carers and supporting our work. If you follow us, you may know that we're trying to rescue a bear that's been kept for several years in a cage in northern Laos currently, and we actually hope that that bear will reach us in the next day or two. Our government partners are already on the job. They are confiscating that bear for us and going to bring it down to us, so that's good news. But we've already also heard of other bears that might need help in the next couple of weeks. So once again, it's going to be crazy busy for us and bears everywhere, and we're just going to have to manage. And we can't do that without you, so thank you for your support. You can see she's eating a bit of grass, so sometimes the moon bears like to eat a bit of grass. Moon bears eat a bit of vegetative matter, whereas the sun bears are more fruit and bugs. But the moon bears don't mind chomping down on a little bit of vegetative matter. Okay, I'll leave it there. Thank you everyone, bye bye. I don't know how to end this. It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, well, I'll just keep watching this girl while I try and work out how to finish this live.